Resistance to anti-racism is predictable. Preparing for it helps organisations respond calmly, consistently, and without watering down their commitments. This 2-minute presentation provides some practical example responses to common arguments put forward to resist change. Before exploring some practical examples in response to resistance to anti-racism, internally and externally, it's vital that organisational leaders lead by example by actively modelling the anti-racist behaviours and values they want to see embedded within the workforce. All employees, including senior leadership, should engage with and continue anti-racism professional learning. Start by demonstrating a strong and visible commitment to anti-racism by having effective and communicated anti-racist policies and procedures in place. This commitment must be made visible to people accessing the service on your website and displayed in public areas within the premises. In addition, organisations must work towards framing anti-racism as a strategic imperative rather than a compliance or nice-to-have initiative. This will strengthen organisational systems by enhancing staff retention, boosting creativity and innovation within programme design and delivery, and improving operational efficiency in relation to extending service provision to all members of the local community. Finally, the creation of safe spaces for honest conversations about race requires proactive preparation, active facilitation, and a commitment to transforming uncomfortable dialogue into learning opportunities. These spaces are built on foundations of trust, respect, and vulnerability, where participants can engage in open dialogue without fear of attack, while acknowledging that discomfort is a necessary part of growth. These can sometimes be difficult to create, as there is often a fear of saying the wrong thing. This fear can only be overcome by having frequent, open and honest conversations with peers within the workplace and at home. Now let's have a look at some common examples of resistance. We are already inclusive. This response avoids blame, explains structural inequality, and keeps the focus on outcomes rather than intentions. This is a familiar response. I'm worried about saying the wrong thing. The response below helps reassure staff while setting boundaries. Anti-racism work requires participation, not comfort. This is political. Why are you focusing on race? Avoid debating ideology. Re-anchor the response in organisational purpose, public benefit, and national commitments. Consistency builds confidence. Preparing shared responses reduces pressure on individuals and prevents racialised staff from carrying the emotional labour of defending organisational values. If anti-racism is part of your values, your response to resistance should reflect that, calmly, clearly, and without retreat. Remember, DARPA is always here to provide you with support, so feel free to drop us an email and we can arrange a time to talk. Finally, I'd like to draw your attention to the Culture, Heritage and Sports resource maps on the website, where you have access to lots more free resources to help you embed anti-racist practice within your setting and organisation.